How's it going, guys? Cracked Rack here, and today we're going to be talking about 5 reasons I hate Kim Kardashian. America's sweetheart. America's plastic pancake-ass sweetheart that tastes less sweet and more like polycarbonate. If there's one person on this earth who I think should just poof into non-existence, it's Kim Kardashian. I hate this lady and always have since her debut all the way back in like 2007. While I say debut as if she actually made something, her debut is getting screwed by a BBC on camera for millions of people to see. For most people, this would be a shameful occurrence, but I guess Kim was so proud of this and wore it so well that she's now the first thing you think of when you think female American celebrity. But enough about that. Everyone and their mom has made a video about how Kim Kardashian is essentially just a famous prostitute. But my video here today is 5 reasons Kim Kardashian is a vapid and awful human being that I genuinely hate. If you like this kind of content, feel free to like the video, subscribe, and hit the post notification bell to be alerted when I upload. Number 5. She's annoying. Kim Kardashian is always complaining about some stupid bullshit that ends up in the news. If she finds a fucking SpaghettiO on the floor of her kitchen, she'll have a panic attack and report it to TMZ. I don't give a shit about this woman's life, and no matter how hard I try to avoid her, I see her literally everywhere all the time and I don't understand why. She's so annoying, everything from the cadence of her voice, to her superficial mannerisms, to her first world complaints. She's literally the worst person on earth, next to like Hitler. And now she's complaining about how she feels like such a failure after her marriage to Kanye West. Yeah? Well, maybe you should have thought about that when you married Kanye West. That's like marrying Michael Myers and then getting surprised when he chokes you to death. Gee, Kim, it's really nice of you to clog the news up when such serious things are happening in the world with bullshit nobody cares about 24/7 every day of the week. Can't you ever just keep something to yourself? You're one of the biggest celebrities in American history, and you act like such a persecuted victim and whine constantly. She is just so starved for attention that it's actually unbelievable and disgusting. You're worth $1 billion, Kim. Do something with it and stop whining like a little baby. You crown yourself as one of the most beautiful and strong women in America, yet you complain about everything while living in a dream mansion most can only fantasize about. And I'm not saying money equals happiness, but good God, if you're worth $1 billion and have the social status that Kim Kardashian does, I'm sure she can find a new soulmate she connects with that isn't Kanye West. Anyway, on to the next point. Number 4, she's not that attractive. And I don't say this to bully her, that's not my intention at all. It's just everyone in the world crowns her as the next second coming of fucking Jesus or some shit in terms of looks, and I just don't see it. There's way hotter women at my local grocery store that I casually see on a regular basis who could destroy Kim Kardashian in the looks department easily. If we're gonna be an incel about this, I'd rate her a 4 out of 10, maybe even lower. She looks like a complete alien. Like, I imagine if she was an alien enemy in a video game, she'd be called the Skinwalker or some shit. Just look at her. And again, don't mean to bully her, but when she's paraded as the hottest woman imaginable, yet looks like this, well, there's some things we seriously need to discuss, to say the least. Which brings us to the next point, which you may want to shield your fucking eyes for. Number 3, her ass is disgusting and she flaunts it everywhere for some reason. Ladies and gentlemen, feast your eyes on this disgusting alien ass. Jesus H. Christ, this ass looks like it has pounds of butter stuffed inside of it. It looks like if you poked it with a needle, liquid would shoot out all over the floor. Her ass looks like the ass of a 95-year-old man. Overall, this ass looks atrocious, yet for some reason there are millions upon millions of women and little girls who want this exact ass and think it looks good. It doesn't look good, it looks fucking vile, it looks like something from Left 4 Dead 2. Just please, for the love of God, if there's any young Kim Kardashian fans out there, do not aspire to have an ass like this. It's actually so revolting, it makes me want to lose my lunch. I would honestly rather stare at the ass of H3H3 Production than stare at Kim Kardashian's ass. That's how fucked up it is. Number 2, she sets absurdly gross standards for little girls. Okay, back to serious talk for just a minute. I really dislike when famous women set awful standards for little girls that could lead them to a lifetime of pure insecurity. And that is literally all Kim Kardashian is about, is pretending to be above everyone else by acting like she's the most beautiful woman on the planet. And I know people will be like, but you yourself set a terrible example for little boys who watch you, and I say no, there's a giant difference there. Women take beauty extremely seriously, and having such high beauty standards creates a really toxic environment for everyone because of how insecure women and little girls get because of this shit. Also, it's been proven the Kardashians go as far as to Photoshop how perfectly straight their hair is. That's how obsessive they are about looks. That isn't goals, that's a serious mental illness called body dysmorphia, where you think you're ugly when you're actually beautiful. Except in the case of the Kardashians, they're not beautiful, they just keep thinking they're ugly. And it's not something to be glamorized in the style Kim Kardashian has, frankly. Remember, most people find natural bodies far more attractive than anything artificial. Anyway, on to the last point. Number 1, she's a fake person with no personality. Kim Kardashian is the fakest person in the history of the earth. Every interview, every house tour, every event, Kim Kardashian acts exactly the same, no matter what, when the cameras are flashing. She acts as if she's this uber-confident, super sexy woman with a perfect house and a perfect life in general, when in reality she's a flabby, diaper-assed crybaby who just got divorced by Kanye West and whose finances and relevancy are rapidly declining. I have some family members who have this Kim Kardashian type attitude, and it just pisses me the fuck off. I hate fake personalities more than anything, and Kim Kardashian's entire fucking brand is based on being a fake piece of shit. If there's any little girls watching this, which I honestly hope there isn't because that'd be really, really bizarre, but if there are, please know that this is just not the way to live your life. It leads to nothing but deep sorrow and regret as you age into oblivion and everyone forgets about you. Know that every smile from Kim Kardashian on camera is a facade to make it seem like her empty, regret-filled life is an envious lifestyle that you should want to follow and spend money on. Anyway, that's all for today's video. If you liked it, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications, and stay tuned for more.